right, this video is going to go over leash training and how to practice the heel command. So when we say heel, what we're asking the pups to do is keep a nice loose leash and stay right by our side. And the way we teach this is by stopping each time they pull. It's very tedious in the beginning, but it shouldn't be too painful for you going forward because they're doing very well with it. But basically, we're trying to teach them that if they pull, they don't get to go anywhere, do anything fun, sniff around, explore, etc., which is all they want to do, right? So we're going to completely stop when they pull, and then once they have stopped with us, because we always want them to stop with us when we stop, when they're on the walk with us, once there's no more tension, we can continue by saying, let's go, heel, Luna, this way, and then we're going to turn. We wouldn't normally turn, it's just that we're at the end of the street, but that is how we're going to teach it, by completely stopping. Now, some trainers recommend changing directions when a dog is pulling. I do not recommend that, just given that if there is a distraction, say it is a dog barking in a backyard as you're passing by, or a squirrel, or whatever it may be, that distraction is still going to be there when you turn. So it is frustrating for them to continuously change directions, but I don't want that to be a frustrating experience. I want them to anticipate, oh, like, we never know when someone is going to turn, so I need to stay focused. But we're just going to stop when they pull. We will practice turning though, just as a way to practice heel and keep them on their toes, and they've got to really focus on us because they never know where we're going to be going. And the way that happens is by, as we're walking, Luna! Yes, good girl! Good heel! So we'll just randomly turn. I'm going to call their name as I turn. And then as soon as they turn with us and change directions, I'm going to say, yes, good heel. And then just as general note, when we're heeling and working, or when we're working on leash work and out for a walk, when she's doing a really good job, that's when we're going to say, yes, good heel. Yes, good heel, Luna. See, she's doing great. I love these double loop leashes that have the extra handle at the bottom. It's called a traffic handle for the extra control, but you can see she doesn't really need it. I have her in a nice enough loose leash with no tension that I can drop it and she's still staying right by my side. But I do highly recommend these double loop leashes just because they do give more control, and it is helpful for working on heel. But she's doing really awesome. We are going to say yes, good heel, just when she's doing a really good job kind of throughout the walk. Randomly give her praise. Luna! Yes, good girl. Good heel. Good job, Luna. Good heel. Yes, you're doing so good. Yes, good girl. And anytime she looks up at you and makes eye contact, you're also going to mark that with a yes. Yes, because we want her to be paying attention. If a dog is walking and they randomly check in on you and look up, that's excellent. They're going to know when you're turning. They're going to be in sync with you. They're going to watch, how fast you're walking and match your speed, all of that good stuff. So the more focused they are on us, the better. So praise her when she looks up at you when you're walking, and mark yes, good heel when she's doing an awesome job, as she is right now. And just remember, if she does pull because we see a distraction or whatever it may be, another dog usually, you're going to completely stop. You're going to either have her sit, you can use touch to re-engage her, you can use look. And then once she has either stopped with us right away and there's no more tension, or you have her sit, then we'll continue by saying, let's go, heel. Good girl, Luna. Let's just stop for a sec. We want her stopping with us. Wait. Good girl. She stopped with us. I'm always going to stand a little bit ahead of her. That is something with dog psychology. Just note that when you have her sit or you're standing with her, make sure you're a little bit ahead. But since she stopped right away, we're just going to continue. Let's go. Yeah. And it may not be that easy when there is a true distraction. So that's where the touch and sit and look will come in. All right. So let me know if you have any questions about the heel command. And then as far as what I was talking about with standing in front of her, we'll go over this more with door work as well. But just note that you always want to stand in front. We want to communicate to them that we are in charge and they can trust us and they don't have to worry or protect us. Of course, your dog is going to go to your aid if you need it. Dogs are very loyal, but most dogs are what we call middle of the pack dogs. There are front of the pack dogs, there's back of the pack dogs. Each one has different levels of dominance and personalities, but most dogs are middle of the pack dog. And if you communicate to them in their language that they are the leader and you are relying on them, it can be very stressful. So what we want to do is communicate to them that they can follow us and trust us and they don't have to worry. And we communicate that by going through doors before them, standing in front of them as well. And it's just the little things like that that communicate to them that we are the leader of the pack, essentially. So let me know if that makes sense as well. Again, we'll go over it a little bit further in the door work video where I explain how to walk out the door first and then invite them through. That also helps with door dashing, but there is also a part of it that is feeding into the dog psychology. So let me know if that makes sense as well. I'm here to answer any questions you have. Again, virtual support is included in the program, so please take advantage of it. Email, text, call, whatever is easiest.